Picture this. Your brain is the command center, the all-knowing, all-seeing supercomputer that runs the show. From controlling your heart rate to recalling that embarrassing memory from middle school, it's busy 24/7. But what exactly is going on inside that wrinkled mass of genius? Let's take a wild ride through the different regions of your brain and their functions. The cerebrum, the head honcho. The cerebrum is the brain's largest structure, acting like the CEO of all things inside your head. This powerhouse oversees higher functions such as reasoning, problem-solving, and movement, much like the conductor of an orchestra ensuring every section plays in harmony. It's divided into two hemispheres, the left responsible for logical tasks like math and language, and the right, which handles creativity and intuition. These hemispheres are connected by the corpus callosum, a bundle of nerve fibers that functions as the corporate intranet of brain incorporated. Recent studies have shown that the interaction between the two sides is more intricate than previously believed, debunking the old left brain/right brain dominance myth. Modern research emphasizes that both hemispheres collaborate on nearly every task, from solving problems to appreciating art. The cerebellum, the balance buddy. Tucked neatly under the cerebrum, the cerebellum may be smaller in size, but it's big on responsibility. This region is your brain's personal trainer, ensuring that your body stays coordinated and balanced. Whether you're riding a bike or performing a yoga pose, your cerebellum is hard at work, fine-tuning your movements and making sure you don't topple over. It also plays a role in motor learning. Ever wonder how you learn to juggle or play the piano? You can thank your cerebellum for that. Interestingly, recent studies have shown that the cerebellum also contributes to cognitive functions like attention and language processing, expanding its role beyond just physical coordination. The brainstem, the unconscious hero. If the cerebrum is the CEO, then the brainstem is the factory floor, quietly running the critical operations that keep you alive. Located at the base of your brain and connecting to your spinal cord, the brainstem controls vital functions like breathing, heart rate, and digestion. It's your brain's autopilot, making sure you don't have to consciously think about these essential tasks, because who has time for that? The brainstem is divided into three parts: the midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata, each handling specific duties. The midbrain controls vision and hearing reflexes, the pons regulates sleep and breathing, and the medulla keeps your heart pumping. Without the brainstem, you wouldn't last more than a few minutes. A true unsung hero. The limbic system, the emotional roller coaster. The limbic system is the brain's emotional control center, a complex network that includes key players like the amygdala, hippocampus, thalamus, and hypothalamus, all working in harmony to regulate emotions, memory, and survival instincts like the fight-or-flight response. Think of it as your brain's emotional headquarters, managing everything from joy and excitement to fear and anger. The hippocampus, for example, links emotions to memories, which is why certain smells can transport you back to your childhood. Meanwhile, the amygdala acts as your internal security guard, responding to threats and playing a crucial role in fear and pleasure. Recent research has shown that the limbic system is heavily involved in mood disorders such as depression and anxiety, revealing just how intricate our emotional wiring truly is. Additionally, ongoing studies have provided deeper insights into the hippocampus's role in memory and spatial navigation, shedding light on its vulnerability to conditions like Alzheimer's disease. The frontal lobe, the executive director. The frontal lobe is the brain's control panel, handling everything from decision-making and problem-solving to planning and impulse control. It's the part of your brain that's responsible for higher-level cognitive functions, making it essential for complex thought processes. Imagine the frontal lobe as the executive director of your brain, overseeing all the big decisions and ensuring everything runs smoothly. When you're focusing on a task or trying to resist that extra slice of cake, your frontal lobe is working overtime. Interestingly, research has shown that the frontal lobe also plays a key role in regulating emotions and social behavior, which explains why damage to this area can lead to changes in personality and mood. The parietal lobe, the spatial navigator. The parietal lobe is like your brain's GPS, helping you navigate the world around you. Located behind the frontal lobe, it processes sensory information from the outside world, particularly relating to touch, temperature, and spatial awareness. Whether you're catching a ball or finding your way through a crowded street, the parietal lobe is guiding you. It also plays a crucial role in proprioception, which is your brain's ability to sense where your body is in space without looking. Researchers are diving deeper into how the parietal lobe integrates sensory input with motor commands, giving us a better understanding of how we interact with our environment. The temporal lobe, the sound engineer. Nestled on the sides of your brain, the temporal lobes are the regions responsible for processing sound and language. Think of them as your brain's sound engineers, making sense of everything you hear, from conversations to music. But the temporal lobe doesn't just stop at sound, it also plays a role in visual perception and memory formation. That's right, this area helps you recognize faces and objects, and it's involved in the storage of long-term memories. Recent advancements in brain mapping have revealed even more about how the temporal lobes process complex auditory information, including language and music perception. The occipital lobe, the visual interpreter. Located at the back of your brain, the occipital lobe is all about vision. It's the brain's visual processing center, turning light signals from your eyes into the images you see. Whether you're admiring a stunning sunset or scrolling through your social media feed, the occipital lobe is at work, interpreting all that visual information. But it's not just about seeing. This region also plays a role in processing motion and color, helping you perceive the world in full detail. Recent research has focused on understanding how the occipital lobe interacts with other regions of the brain to integrate visual information with memory and emotion. The hypothalamus, the body's thermostat. The hypothalamus is a small but mighty part of the brain that plays an essential role in maintaining the body's internal balance or homeostasis. It regulates vital functions such as body temperature, hunger, thirst, sleep cycles, and even emotional responses. Think of it as the brain's thermostat, constantly monitoring the internal environment and adjusting processes to keep everything running smoothly. If you're shivering in the cold or sweating in the heat, it's your hypothalamus that's working hard to get you back to a comfortable state. In addition to controlling your physical needs, the hypothalamus is also a key player in managing your emotional state by interacting with the limbic system. Recent research has even linked this region to the regulation of stress responses and hormonal balance, proving that this tiny powerhouse is much more complex than we once thought. The pituitary gland, the master of hormones. The pituitary gland, often referred to as the master gland, is the body's primary hormone regulator. This pea-sized gland sits at the base of the brain and controls several other endocrine glands, including the thyroid, adrenals, and reproductive organs. It's like the brain's personal pharmacist, dispensing hormones that regulate everything from growth and metabolism to reproduction and stress response. Whether you're going through puberty or dealing with stress at work, the pituitary gland is orchestrating the release of the necessary hormones to help your body adapt. Interestingly, the pituitary gland operates under the direction of the hypothalamus, creating a powerful duo that keeps your endocrine system in check. New studies have shown that the pituitary gland's role in stress management is more significant than previously thought, further highlighting its importance in overall health. Thanks for diving into the wild world of the brain with us. If you found this journey through your mental headquarters as fascinating as we did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And hey, your brain isn't the only thing that loves to learn. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. We've got plenty more mind-blowing content coming your way. Stay curious, stay smart, and we'll see you in the next one.